Important question as we start. Tell me, chat, who takes map 1? Will this be a JJ victory? I'll get rid of the bar. Or will the Shoobs out-shoob the Shoobers? It'll be a 5-minute poll. Good luck. Once again, this is the map choice of... Let me double check. Let me quickly double check. Hold on. Hold on. Map 1 was chosen by SpaceShoobs. JJ and Co chose to start on defense. So if that affects your bans, or if that affects your predictions, then now you know. I will link you a GeoGuessr. I know we didn't play the GeoGuessr yesterday, just because there was too many games going on. It's likely to be the same today, but I'll link you one anyways. If somebody wants to pin that, one of the mods. Thank you, Cash. Okay, and I'm going to go make the quickest coffee. I will be right back.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Reloading! Throwing mine! Reinforcing wall!
Attackers have discovered the location of the bomb.
Doorway secured! Reinforcing wall!
10 seconds remaining.
Reloading ammo.
5 seconds left. Attackers objective is to defuse the bomb.
Changing mags! Assets are blowing up!
As my friend would say, time to make a new door.
Okay. Is everything working fine? Turn it down a little bit. Who just spent 56k channel points on the SpaceShoobs? Nico the GOAT put 69,464 channel points on SpaceShoobs. My God, we got some gamblers today. Let's go. Chat, somebody remind me in 10 minutes. I'm counting on you to be my alarm clock here. Somebody remind me in 10 minutes to go get my coffee. Because it's brewing now. It's not gambling if it's correct. Ain't that the truth? Sound advice. Take that to the stock market. Just be right. Forehead. Well, it's a kitchen defense to start things off, and we're punching a castle barricade, which is not, frankly, not the best start for the Shoobs, but they got it open now. He had a Gone 6 the whole time. Oh, he wanted the Gone 6 for the far barricade. That makes sense. You still play this position, though, if you're Emilio. The castle being gone makes it bad, and a nice opening pick from Toaster. Snake trying to play that a little over aggro, trying to play that a little forward. Shut down. I like that use of the Blackbeard, too, by the way. This is former TSM Snake, for those who are wondering. Twist gets the trade. Are we highest quality here? Yeah. $38 seconds, though. I'm not feeling great about this push. I can't lie to you, chat. They don't have any more smokes. Nice pick by Emilio. Emilio just gets 2 picks now from pushing up into solar. That needed to be stopped by the rappel guy. And he gets a 3rd! Dude, somebody stop Emilio, bro. Please. Please. A little 3K intro from Emilio? Dude, that's a good king to have. I didn't watch much JJ and Co. in the qualifiers, so I'm excited to see how they do. I haven't watched them play in a little bit. Obviously, you know, they've been around for a while now. We watched them in Element 4 and such. Wow, they're letting Emilio cheat in CL. Nice.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Nobody watching the stairs when somebody died there? Well, there was the guy on Rappel, but he got kind of shit on, to be honest.
By attackers.
Do I think Jinxie Coke Gooner will appear today?
All secured.
One can hope, Robert. One can hope. Unfortunately, I feel if Fed is not watching my stream, there's pretty low odds of that.
Deploying shield. Stop worrying about grenades now.
Dude, Timberwolf actually dumped a ton of channel points, 69, 420 onto JJ. It's 48% for JJ, 52% for the SpaceShoobs. Guys, this is map 1. You're going to go broke map 1 of the series, okay? We still got potentially 2 more after this. I guess it's too late now. You're all in. What is the Jinxie Coke Gooner lore I missed? It's you had to be there. That's all I can really say about it, to be honest. 2-0 Shoobs. I see.
Getting us more intel.
Okay, little games action here. Rival is all the way down in Big Garage. What is Rival cooking in Big Garage, I wonder? For a bar games defense. Now this Rival, little known fact, a lot of people don't know this. Different Rival from the guy who is playing on Nightmare. Different guy, different Rival. Easy to mix that up. Wouldn't blame anyone for getting those 2 players confused. Not that I would.
Device in position.
We trade the Wamai for the Cap. It never feels good losing a Capitao, but you still have smokes on the Ying. And, I mean, Library is now, like, mostly clear. There's a guy, Mez, but I don't think you're too upset by this if you're SpaceShoobs. Usually losing a Capitao is really bad, but I actually don't think it's the end of the world given what else they have here.
Getting you eyes on the hostiles.
Man, you gotta be able to trade Twist here. How does he just kill Scoob? Scoob was sitting outside Ego window just with the Ying Candelas. He must have just swung him with the Warden goggles and gotten the frag. That is tough. Alright, this feels like a 2-0. I hate to be a downer for the Shoobs and for the Shoob fans, but this feels like a 2-0 for JJ. On the round count, not necessarily the game. What was that Mira window, by the way? Did you see that? It was crouch level soft behind the bar looking into games. I've never seen that window before. Maybe I'm late to the tech. I don't hate it. If they get top floor, it feels kind of owned. But I mean, they didn't get top floor, so it's kind of it kind of makes it impossible to push games now. Hold. Surely not winnable. The defense have time advantage, health advantage, information advantage. I would say positioning advantage. They're going back up top.
Dropped. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. 15 seconds to go.
Oh my
10 seconds
god.
remaining.
Dude, imagine JJ doesn't fall here. JJ doesn't falter here.
Left.
JJ wouldn't falter here. Nah, look at this passive play by JJ Blaz. That's smart as hell. Close. But smart play by JJ. He doesn't miss that. All right, closer than it should have been, though. That was kind of impressive on the comeback from the Shoobs. Can I stop disrespecting the console community by refusing to cover King Stompin'? You see, the reason I won't cover Stompin' is because I hate console players.
Defenders, protect your
That is
bombs from being
correct.
defused by
It's
attackers.
not because every other Twitch streamer on the planet is currently covering King Stompin' and I want to provide some variety. No, it's because I hate them. It's because I hate them.
Reinforcing wall.
JJ does miss that. That's why he hid. I mean, hiding was the play, though. Admittedly, hiding was the play.
Getting Vulcan set up.
Franklin is playing today. Man, big ups to Franklin for going through all that and still playing today.
Passing it.
10 seconds
Mask
left.
off. Alright, well, Scoob is gonna bring out the Nook. And yesterday on Chalet, I said I think Nook is like the biggest fraudulent operator in the game. If anybody's gonna prove me wrong about that, though, it's gonna be Scoob. So I'm excited to see what he does with it. Exige is already down to half HP. It was a game spawn peak that brought him down. Snake just didn't hit the head. Snake hit him with a body shot. If Snake got a headshot spawn peak onto the fucking thermite dude, that would have actually just been GG's. That would have been 3-0 on the score. Thankfully, Exige survives.
Incoming adrenaline.
And the wall should have no problems opening up. This is interesting. They brought a tube route, but they didn't bring Bandit or a Mute or Kaid or anything to, like, work with a tube. So I guess they get stall out of it, but... I mean, the wall will open, and it's not like the wall being opened at a minute 30 instead of 2 minutes is, like, that big of a deal. I don't think. Why would Scoob prove me wrong? If Scoob pops off on the Nook, then that proves me wrong that Nook is a fraudulent operator. But currently, he's just walking at the main breach, so... They've left the default up. I think specifically so Scoob could make this play. Oh my god, he's actually doing it. Oh my god, the rat has done it. Ah, never mind. Nook's still bad, sorry. What was that Selma charge by Teddy? He put it really high. I guess so that he can stand on top of the car and hold the long angle. That makes sense, actually. He used the Selma charge really high from Big Garage, but now he can stand on the car and get, like, a better angle. I don't think that was a Nook issue. No, it was. Because the thing about Nook is her gadget's irrelevant, right? The reason Nook is bad is because she tempts players to play like idiots. Nook just incentivizes bad play. It's not anything to do with her gadget. It's just people click Nook and they do, like, the dumbest things. Like walking in breach with no intel. Because it's like, if you're not doing that on Nook, why are you picking Nook, you know? I swear 90% of Nook players, even in, like, high-level play, end up just making, like, solo plays that don't work. This is a 3-0, chat. I hate to tell you. To the Shoobers in chat, I hate to be this guy, but it is a 3-0 coming up. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't get anything going with the Nook play. Never maintains top floor control. When Fenrir retook that, bro, it was just over. Just over. I don't know about the top. I don't even have Rora. How could you not, Yali? The GOAT Rora. Alright, chat. Nobody, I asked you to be my alarm clock. Not a single person asked, told me that my coffee was ready. That's kind of messed up from you.
Used by attackers. Bomb located by attackers.
Time to redecorate. This door is secured. Reloading.
My alarm literally just went off.
All fortified.
10 seconds to go.
Sorry, we don't have coffee here in America. True. Trump outlawed coffee. Alright, I'll give you your ASMR pour. Hold on. That's a nice cup of joe. That's a nice cup of joe. Am I buying the Switch too? Jess and I were talking about it. It comes out like right after our anniversary. Or right around our anniversary. So we might just take the money we would spend on like a nice anniversary dinner and gift and just buy ourselves the Switch and Mario Kart and play Mario Kart all day. for our anniversary. That kind of sounds like the vibe. That's a smart run out from Rival. You know the Ash is on the big window, so why not jump out, get that kill? Nobody's watching for it. Volsper's made some moves, though. This is by far the best looking attack we've seen from SpaceShoobs all day. It feels like every time so far, they've just been stalling out a lot at the start. And then somebody on JJ makes a play to get aggressive and cuts them down. Now, SpaceShoobs aren't stalling. Look how fast this is, bro. We're not even halfway through the round, and it's only Emilio in a 1v3. Where was this energy from SpaceShoobs the first 3 rounds, dude? This is good. Now, Emilio is in a clutch position because he's above the bomb site, so he could still win the round here. But they're Blackbeard planting under smokes, and he has no idea, so it's fine. This is, with a Blackbeard up, this is not winnable, surely. And the Capitao fire here is huge. Just play start, just play smart. What? What? He finds a head? No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Emilio! Dude. You gotta be kidding me, bro. You actually have to be kidding me, bro.
Bomb diffuser disabled by defenders. Defenders win.
Nah. Nah. I'm sorry. What? Dude, works the vert pick with the shoddy. I don't know how in the world he killed that Blackbeard. I have no idea how that Blackbeard died. And then clutches the 1v1. Holy shit, Emilio. That guy's insane. I want a refund. Dude, it might be over for the Shoobs after that. No, I don't even think the Shoobs have played that bad, but like, when Emilio's doing that, what are you supposed to do on the other side? What are you supposed to do on the other side? Jesus, bro.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Have you ever seen Blackbeard players before? This is SpaceShoobs map pick. I mean, I feel like the Blackbeard just needed to fucking play that passive. Not walk at him. Hold from behind. Play it as if you're a Monty, right? I feel like if you're in the 2v1, you just play that Blackbeard as if you're a Monty. You just sit back, you call for your teammate, and then when the other guy's distracted, you tell your teammate to swing. But the Blackbeard in that 2v1 really like pushed up. Tried to get in his face. I think he tried to go for a bash, but with shield priority nowadays, with melee priority, it's like, you can't run that. When you try to fake the ADS, sometimes the shield hitbox goes away. That's what I believe happened. Really? I don't know. After the map's over, I might go back and just watch it again. Watch it in slow-mo. No flank watch? I mean, it's not about flank watch, I don't think. They never cleared the Mira. They never cleared Emilio out of the top floor. I guess it was kind of a flank. Are they jumping at this guy? Surely not. It's Jaeger Wamai. You're not getting through this. Alright, they Capitao him out. Emilio barely lives with 1 HP. That's a good clear library, but it took him a lot of utility. It took him a lot of resources. I like the striker here. You bring strikers so you can bring the flashes and the nades, just to make it even harder for anybody to play library corner. Specifically strong when the defense has a Thatcher or a Jaeger and a Wamai. Oh, solid Twitch work. They're trying to find the Mez player with that Grim. Oh, big jump out from Snake. What? You literally droned that. Bro. Volsper, you literally droned that Frostmat. That Frostmat was on a drone not 20 seconds ago, my friend. That's tough. Nitro gets it. The jump out worked. Oh. I thought the util clear was so good. And now they're in desperation. There's that mirror window again. Kind of a cool one. I guess it's not soft. I called it a soft window last time. Maybe it was soft last time. Alright, Snake. Bro tried the Goomba stomp the Capitao. Good try, good try. 2 for 2? Nope. I've made the connection between being a moron and playing Nook, but not between playing Blackbeard and being a goober. Oh boy, no comms challenge. Bro, at least ping it. Let's chalk it up to Emilio being a future SI winner. This Emilio guy's cracked. Get him to T1. Wait, it's 5-0? Nico, I've got really bad news, buddy. I've got really bad news about your channel points. Dude. It feels like every time, like, somebody on JJ & Co. are getting aggressive and SpaceShoobs are, like, never really ready for it. This tack timeout might be too late. It's tough, because, like, after round 4, like, you should have won round 4, you know? It's like, after 3 rounds, I don't know. Maybe you can say after 3 rounds, the problem of, like, aggression from the defense should have been obvious, and you can start responding to it sooner. I never like a round 5 tack timeout, though, because you only really get 1 round to try to save it. But at the same time, like, this is like a must-win round. You know, you're not going to get 6 defenses if you're SpaceShoobs, so you kind of need this. Is Gasher returning the trillions he embezzled? I like this new lore in the stream that Gasher is like a crypto scammer who stole money along with SBF, which bankrupted TSM. This is good lore.
5 seconds left.
Loading ammo. Setting a mine.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Nico has SpaceShoobs 8-6 over JJ & Co.
Reloading.
I would say I'll VIP you if that's correct, but you're already 1 step ahead of me here, Nico, so... Chairman, you turned 21 today? Yo, happy birthday, Chairman.
Some serious drywall work coming up.
Congrats on the big 2-1. An age that is only important in the United States of America and is pretty much an irrelevant age the rest of the year, or the rest of the world. Similar basement defense, but a little bit more aggressive in the roam game. Actually, was Snake on the Vigil last time? It might be the exact same setup. JJ's getting to an aggregate. Like, every round, there's some kind of a spawn peak. There's some kind of a run out. This time, they don't lose anybody to it. But, like, they've got to bring, like, a Dokkaebi. I guess Dokkaebi's banned. They got to bring, like, a Lion or something and, like, actually roam through these guys and shut them down. Instead, it's like Twist is going nuke. Volsper's 1-6 on the BB. A Blackbeard ban might have been the play. They banned Blitz instead. I don't know, dude. This just does not feel like a good shield team. That's a nice shot. He's dead here to JJ, though.
Bomb located by attackers.
Oh, is he dead to JJ? Wait, JJ's trolling? Okay, JJ's trolling, but it's just so that Twist can get his ace. I see it. I see it. Oh, he denied the ace. 1v3 for Exige? There's a guy on the hatch. He's got to go upstairs because the hatch is open and this guy's sitting and dining. You have to know there's a guy up there. He's just going to take it. This guy's not going to swing until he starts hearing the kid. So you got to go deep. You don't know where the other... Oh, you kind of know where the other guy is. Okay, I don't hate this. Where's Emilio at, though? He's still dining. 40 seconds to play with. Big kill. Okay, that was a dining player that dropped. Winnable for Exige. 1v3. He sees his butt. Oh, but Snake wins it anyways, dude. Come on. Nothing is breaking the way of SpaceShoobs. There have been multiple rounds that have come down to just like 50-50s, and SpaceShoobs have lost every single one of them. This is tough. This is tough. Twist learned how to not bait, and now he's popping off. Let's go, Twist. I like Twist. Check the stock market. I don't think I should.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
WoW ads? Bro, sub, what are you doing here? Drop your primes. Come on. Instead of buying alcohol at 21, I'm still paying you a monthly subscription. Many have said that that's honestly a better time. Drinking?
10 seconds left.
Watching twitch.tv/JustAJChick? That's how you have a good time. That's how you start a party, bro. And a 3-stream streak.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Forcing my impoverished American viewers to pay to see SpaceShoobs. Listen, it's a tough economy, okay? In Canada, we got tariffs too, okay? We're not exactly popping off. I need all the money I can get. Thank you very much. Do we think there's gonna be a reverse sweep? Flint says no. Yeah, I think it's gonna be unlikely here. We'll see. Maybe SpaceShoobs are gods on the defense. Some little back and forth with the util. The nades destroying the Zoto canisters. The Zoto canisters being replaced. They wasted all of the two brows after that. But I mean, the wall is closed. Can they get a trick off with the Kaid though? That's my question. Dude, all these placements with like the two brow and the Goyo are all just like anti-rush setups. They're all just like, please do not rush our site. We've got cap cans. We've got Goyos on the doors. We've got two brow. Please, for the love of God, do not rush. I think SpaceShoobs were thinking, listen, JJ are up 6-0. They're going to rush us. So they went literally cap can into two brow into Goyo. They went all in on this. And it's not a rush. They do still a full top, though. And they killed JJ. Oh, Exige pushed up to the breach. Left him in kind of a shitty position. Minute 24, every defender other than Toaster is on the top floor. You better pray they don't flood site and just plant in, like, snowmobile. They definitely want to plant through boiler though, but like you just can't if you don't have dining control. So what's the game plan here? You've got 60 seconds. Messy, but they get the pick on a Volsper. Still two guys holding down top floor though. One is watching for you to push up. One is watching the hatch, and they both just work perfectly. This is kind of a bad push. I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but I feel like this push kind of fundamentally didn't address the issue. How are you going to push backside with no dining control? What do I think is the best site on this map? I honestly think it's all four sites are super viable. I really don't know. I think the basement is quite good, especially if you play with a clash. The biggest thing is I think top floor and kitchen get a lot harder to defend if a zombie's not up. Because a zombie, like, I don't know, makes top floor a lot safer, right? So if a zombie's banned, basement's probably the best site. If not, I think they're all quite good.
Attackers need to
I think
locate
bar
and
is a bit
defuse
weaker than the
as
others.
they can.
I don't know. They're all good sites, to be honest with you. Well, they're all equally good. None of them are that good. But they're all fine. They're all fine sites. In Pro League, we see a very even distribution of the four sites being played on Chalet. It seems to change, like, with the wind, in terms of, like, which site gets the most plays or which site has, like, the highest win rate. This map is just really hard to defend without a zombie. Yeah. Yeah, every site except for the basement is, like, much better with a zombie up. What's up, Sense?
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
ADD primed. Time to reach it.
Look at JJ making it through Swiss. Technically, he could still lose. I don't know if I can see it, but in theory, it's possible. SpaceShoobs have won exactly one round since CL started. I have to say it. I have to put the facts out there. That is a factual statement. We're here in winners round 2, and SpaceShoobs are currently with one singular round win in CL because they got a forfeit win in their first series. Let's see if Rival's a better Blackbeard player than Volsberg. All right, the Goo's gonna slow him down for now. I like the Blackbeard play so far. I don't like this. Awkward. All right, I'm gonna say yeah. Flawless round to finish it out. Jeez, bro, that was a domination. Nice pushing through Solar. Had all the windows covered. Had the Blackbeard making space for the team. Blackbeard didn't need to like unscope or anything to go get those kills. If I guess the exact time of the video, you'll give me your prime. So recording that video took about 4 hours. I bet you cut out at least an hour. Probably a bit more. I'm going to say the video is 2 hours and 2 hours and 45 minutes, Flynn. Exactly. 2:45. All right, congratulations to those that believed in JJ Blast. This is about to be a fat payout, dude. Timberwolf is going to get so many channel points back. It's actually ridiculous. I'm close. I get a prime anyways then, I think. Would be fair. Chat says 237. It's obviously not a King Stompin' video. I did a video on Stompin'. It tanks. Nobody watched it. Nobody liked it. NTMR Nightmare are playing right now as we speak. I believe they're being casted on twitch.tv/CaliberJacob. Twitch is redeeming you to show cat. Twitch is trying to scam you. That's not even on me. Twitch is trying to scam you. All right, let me change this. Waiting on map 2. Flynn for 11 months. Thank you very much, Flynn. I guess I was close enough. 257. I was 12 minutes off. God damn. My logic was good, wasn't it? My logic was solid. Okay, while we wait for this next game chat, I'm just going to go find one of the other games going on. In fact, let's go see if we can watch the Nightmare game. Let's go see if the Nightmare game is on.
They need to have something locked and
Oh
dialed in.
my
The same
god,
way
dude,
they were
what
able to
is
lead
happening
Florida.
here? Nightmare. Hello? Down 5-1 to Mr. B? That's a disaster.
To react on the info in time, although he at least knows about the Mozzie close by. Good evasion there from Revelations, despite the line scan trying to trap.
Dude, how did this happen?
A lot of good map control so far for Nightmare.
Let me
Not
check on
really
all
playing
of
their
the
hand, waiting on
all
more
of the
confirmation
games.
about someone being in train, and now Rival tries to go in for the fight, but has yet to be successful just yet.
I love
Natural
Resighted.
Cover pans out for Resighted, and no one
Top
close
Canadian
enough
player. I
to
think he's
go
Canadian,
in
right?
for
I'm
the
pretty sure.
trade. Good passivity there by Rev, but as I say that, Mike W takes an ego challenge against Bill and loses that fight off the rappel. That'll tie us up at least.
Okay, it doesn't look like any other map ones have completed. JJ & Co versus SpaceShoobs was the first series to finish a map.
Might not be the name of the game, but at the very least 1v1s at different points on the map can
Oh,
go in
boy.
both directions. It's just a positioning game from Nightmare as they have to find Revelations players, dig them out of a couple trenches. Mr. B will still play up top floor, and that's going to be more of a
Right ear
problem for
Super,
Nightmare
left ear
because most
Jesse.
everyone else is on site. If they're not
I can
there,
respect
first
that.
player is Mr.
You're on the
B, which
grind
is
set
for
here.
it. He'll grab Spiff, hit the hatch, and drop back to the floor where the sights are at. So now
You just need 2 more ears. One for Caliber Jacob, one for High Bear, and you can watch all the games going on.
Phase these guys out. There's only one air jab left, and Vill's gonna use it to just put somebody on
Guess who's
top.
gotten the green light to observe EUCL Swiss stage? Let's go, Levin.
I did not see him on my
Congratulations.
screen, but clearly Asian did. And now Rampy and
Listen, if
Fogo
you ever got
with
time to
3
observe some
seconds to
NA
go
for me,
can maybe
hit me
play
up.
vertical positions, but this executes looking like it's dead before it starts.
Left ear ads, right ear ads.
Like, he was just right behind the door rather than forward peeking.
This is gonna shake up the Light Rose power rankings for sure.
There's someone waiting right beside it. Mr.
Damn.
Inspecting the white
Dude,
top.
Mr. B is
Finds
cleaning
2
up
forward shovels,
Rampy.
and it's already
Nice
missed.
call, Focal.
In the
Uh-oh.
first setup for Cafe, I mean, we just got here. It's been only 8 rounds, Jacob, and we might go to bank soon.
I've got the
It's
quad
8
stream.
rounds, and I think this map's maybe lasted 15
Light
minutes.
Rose, what's the explanation
What
for
we thought
this?
was gonna happen in an upper round 2, but Mr. B's determined again.
Let me check out the other
This is
games
what
quickly.
happens when
Just quickly while we're between rounds there.
Unafraid in a 1v2 scenario. Chad said it.
M80 versus Run It Back. M80 versus Run It Back is 4-3. Fozo is like 4 rounds away from taking out King Stompin'. What the hell is going on today? Carnico is beating Forsaken. Gasher's crypto money is drying up. Dude, there's some crazy games going on. Sorry, I don't really want to watch that one. I kind of want to watch Stompin' here.
As the place to start.
Let's give the console kids what they want. Let's watch a little Stompin'.
Now this time, so losing a
And
couple
you're
of
watching
rounds,
Space
take
Shoobs.
forward
Bro,
to
I
take
genuinely
the
thought
last
Space Shoobs versus
forward
JJ would be the
against
best game of the
how
day.
they execute late in
I don't
round
know,
one.
man. I really believed in Space Shoobs.
So find that diffuser, make that push down, and the Goyo's preventing that options for where to go once he got downstairs.
Hit me up, we'll see what we can do. Brizlevin, I might take you up on that. I'm gonna write this down so I don't forget. Because I am occasionally in need of an observer.
Obvious bringing out the Mira and the Azami. If Azami's left on the board, she will be played. And that's kind of the crazy thing too, right? In these M80X games, we don't see Azami banned. It's almost always the Valkyrie.
If not primed. It's interesting that I mean,
We got 10 in lobby waiting for map 2 on our stream, by the way, chat.
We don't see her banned out as frequently anymore. It's just because the teams have started to incorporate.
Dude, and their defense on Nighthaven Labs?
sides, right?
Is
Whether or
Fozo
not
the
that
GOAT?
You're starting on attack, starting on defense.
Temporal turkey. Is this still burnt turkey? Is this the same guy who just changes the adjective on turkey every single time I see him play?
So, whether or not that's going to be a boost here for Run It Back or a boost for M80, but unfortunate the C4.
All right, sounds like our game is starting.
Yeah, a couple of pre-fires towards that soft breach is not going to amount to anything, and now they've got the cross set up.
Yeah, we are obligated to watch our game, so I'm swapping off a Stompin'. But we'll come back. Keep an eye on that. Chad, I asked you an important channel point prediction. Now is where you have to make a critical choice. Who takes map 2? Are you doubling down and saying JJ and Co will 2-0 the Shoobs? Or do you believe in the comeback? Do you believe in miracles? Do you believe that on their opponent's map pick, the SpaceShoobs will do the unthinkable and force a third map against JJ and Co? We're here on Clubhouse. SpaceShoobs start on defense. I give you 5 minutes. Go ahead and gamble your channel points. Good luck, good luck, good luck. That's why you came to the stream, but I screwed it up. Listen, I didn't make the games play the way they are. All right, I'm being told it's a rehost. Rehost for Scus. Oh. They're rehosting to change the server. Okay. Okay, well. Back to Stompin'.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
One round away here from that.
Stompin' won a round against Fozo. That's tragic.
Goddamn it. Run It Back again. Gonna go down to the first floor. Try on the tertiary. They had success here on attack. So hoping
Light
they can
mode.
hold on better.
Hale, there's no universe you've been watching me as long as you have and you don't know I'm a light mode demon. There's no universe you're not on that wave yet.
Point scenario. So big round. run it back fan.
Apparently, it's a really fast rehost, though. Apparently, they get in right away.
The second floor.
That's what the observer told me.
Mute being brought along. Got rid of some of that intel. Not a bad call. Switching out to breach now. I always like the bandit attackers, right?
Halfway through the predictions, it's 84% for JJ, 16% for the Shoobs. Frankly, that sounds about right after what we watched in map 1. Oh, boy.
I like that they did not stick up onto that second floor, right?
If I don't rage bait for 10 seconds, I start twitching. Sorry if I go over the same material. So I understand, Hale. I understand.
Yeah, stick with the game plan. That's an
I
easy
get it.
Preparation. They're working on the way that they want to have a game plan in place. Not afraid. They know they're going to have to play the tertiary. They are well prepared for making it happen. And this combo of holding on, making sure they get this wall open, using, there it is, the C4 comes out again, but another miss. That's twice they try and make that play. Vipoa getting pushed out of position, though, from...
Okay, how many kills are Stomping getting this round? I can see Stomping getting 2 this round. I feel like this is a light round for Stomping. He walks in for a simple 2. He's got 2 shields in front of him. You know Merc's been cooking with this one. The Blitz and Electrical. Stomping behind. Sorry, Aiden behind. Finds the frag. Stomping does get 1 following up the Blackbeard. Damn, that's a clean top floor clear. That's a clean clear of the top floor. They easily pick up Rice. Now it's a 4v2. Dude, M80 might just be the real deal. These guys are good.
Holding on to the long angle on the catwalk here, and still has that C4 in hand to be devastating for sure.
I'm really sad.
Yo, Teddy, did you guys lose map 1 because it wasn't on Scus?
No, actually, it was we lost because we lost, but like I just wanted to play Scus.
Just barely.
Sorry, the players are yapping in our rehost.
Why'd you ask me though, JW?
I was just curious. Fucking wasting my time here, buddy.
Fucking wasting my time here, buddy. What? Sorry, you're not getting your triple scrim in today. Apologies, mate.
We don't even double scrim no more. People have jobs apparently. Teddy, when are you getting a gym membership though? See what you look like on the timeout.
When are you gonna get the turkey surgery to make yourself not 5'6", JW? Though, let me know. Let me know though. Muted.
The last time you had sex.
Muted.
Whoa, bro!
Wait, you're gonna be short forever though. Wait, oh my god, no way, you're actually never gonna grow.
Nothing wrong with being a little short.
Get some beanstalk meds, mate, and then talk to me. Appreciate you though, Muted.
Nothing wrong with being a little short.
Got him.
Nothing wrong with being a little short. I feel like shots were kind of fired there that were a little unnecessary. Not sure if that was appropriate. Pulling out the S word. All right. Okay, I don't know if I'm a Shoob fan after that, bro. I don't know if I'm a Shoob fan after that. Okay, JJ lead 1-0.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Out of fucking nowhere, dude. Let's keep the insult in the game, please. All right, we don't need to be talking about height all the time on these streams, okay? I don't feel like that's appropriate. The other stuff I care not. Just grow, forehead. You right. All right, prediction has closed. It is 83% to 17, favoring JJ and Co.
5 seconds to go.
I'm not a 6'5" Bitcoin trillionaire. One day.
Attackers are moving
One
out to
day.
locate a bomb and defuse it.
When I make my trillions in Trump
Attackers have
coin,
dropped the bomb diffuser.
I'm
Attackers
probably
have
gonna put it
recovered their
all
diffuser.
into upgrading my plasma so I grow a little bit taller. That's where I'll invest my cash. Volspur might be dead here. No, okay. I thought the Blackbeard was gonna jump in. I was like, Volspur, this might be the end of you, my friend. But they're not gonna rush. Looks like they're gonna be respectful on this push. They're gonna go in normally. I'm not putting it to siege. Wow. Unironically, if I became a billionaire tomorrow, I would host some siege tournaments. I'd throw a LAN. I'd throw a LAN in Edmonton, Alberta, though, so you motherfuckers better get used to the cold. And here comes the aggression. SpaceShoobs with the spawn peaks. Scoob got punished. Volsper got a little punished, but he does heal back up. And Exige gets a trade. Roaming bar on the smoke. Pop off. They drone him, but he actually gets back. And Twist said he shit himself. Oh, no. All right. I think we were watching the right game here. I think we chose the right matchup.
Loading new magazine.
All set to blow it up. Clearing the way.
Okay, now is when things calm down. As they start to use their RAM and they start to open the hatches with Habana. Unless Exige! Don't whiff! Okay, he's good. It almost looked like a whiff, but he got it in the end. Does take 1 bullet of damage for it, but he's fine. The meta of players on smoke on this site has really evolved. He does eventually get punished. That was a great nade by JJ. But got a pick up for it. Wasted a decent amount of time. I mean, it's still a decent round for Exige. I think he's pretty happy about that. He got a 2K too because he got that pick earlier in bar. JJ is walking with 1 HP down through dirt. There might be a Surya on the dirt tunnel, which would be impossible for JJ to get through by himself. He has no drones. Oh, there was no Surya. Okay. Never mind. I should not have doubted the GOAT. JJ knows exactly what he's doing. I will never doubt him again. JJ's on his fucking ball. My fault, King. 1-0. If you were a billionaire tomorrow, I still wouldn't sub. I wouldn't have to sub anymore. If I was a billionaire, I would still beg for subs. That's the thing. If I was a billionaire, I would get there from a grind set. I wouldn't leave the grind set the second I became a billionaire because that's how you lose your billions. So I would still be. Honestly, if I was a billionaire, I would up my ad count. Because then the knowledge I'd be spouting from being a billionaire would be worth so much more that I'd have to charge people more for it in ads. Does that make sense? Yo, chat. Big news, by the way. Associates, the MXPL team, have beaten Blackbeard Gaming 7-2. That is the first map in CL won by an MX team. Congratulations to the Associates. Getting the first map against Schminkalolo. At the same time, the Unks have taken map 1 against Relentless.
10 seconds left.
So that is another MXPL team losing a map there. That's your update for now. Not physically possible to lose billions, but Azazel, if anybody was going to be the first, it would be me. That's the thing. It's time to associate. Great bandit trick from Exige. They literally brought a Zofia, and they're still bandit tricking. That feels bad. They brought a Zofia. There are no roamers in the bottom floor. They got a bandit trick. It shouldn't matter that much. Like, end of the day, they still have an ace. But I mean, it's actually, it feels a little bit bad, right? Because now, like, you're unlikely to be able to get Jacuzzi. If you get Jacuzzi, it's going to have to be with your 2 Selmas. Nice shot by Twist. That gets traded, surely. Nice, okay. All right, well, now you're at a hard breach. So Jacuzzi's staying closed. Con Single is staying closed. It's not the end of the world. I think they can still put together a good push, but not getting Jacuzzi is it's gonna hurt a bit. Now SpaceShoobs are playing site with Castle, Mira, Bandit, and loads of time. I do think somebody's got to do something to get them an advantage. The problem is, like, if they go for a flank or something, it's so obvious. Right? Like, surely there's going to be a drone or something set up for it. That said, Twist is not currently watching a drone, so maybe the HUD's just broken? I don't know. It says Twist is watching nothing, so I think the HUD just might be broken. If I was a billionaire, I'd probably just pick my nose. Okay, Snake's just gotten... Okay. Wait, out of nowhere, Snake? Bro just walked in. Okay. First time chatters are go crazy. Holy yap, Nico. Nico lost all of his fortunes in the great Shoob upset of 25, and now he's turned to copy pastas in the chat. It's sad to see what gambling does to a man. I believe a wise man once said, "It's not gambling if you know you're right." Unfortunately, he could not heed his own advice. Another update, you probably already know it if you're multi-streaming, but M80X have taken the first map up against Run It Back.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 5 seconds to go. Attackers are heading out to defuse a
They go back to the basement. God, this is a 2-0 attacking start, I'm realizing, for JJ and Co. This feels really bad. Here we get the classic Scopo strategy of putting your shield up in the shower of Jim. This was probably the single first strategy ever run in Pro League with the Scopos. You play in the basement like normal, but you set up a shield to rat in shower on the top floor of bathroom. If they don't drone it, you get an insane flank later in the round. Even if they do drone it, they're going to have to waste either a nade or an ash charge or a claymore or some piece of utility because you cannot shoot the head when it's tucked in the shower like that. And like 9 times out of 10, it's going to get droned, right? But they're running through with the Blackbeard. I mean, there is a world where the Blackbeard... Okay, no, they droned it. The Blackbeard will nade it now, I assume. Yep. All right, so that's dealt with, but I mean, like, you know, you don't lose much if you're scooped from that. I don't think it's a great strategy, but... That was the OG Scopo strat, I believe. Definitely the first strat. Oh, hello. First Scopos used in the NAL. That was smart from JJ, dude. He does the fucking Batman drop. But he's got the shield out so he can't die. And then he causes enough distraction for his teammate to come down normally and get the pick.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
Now, it may not matter because the rest of the roam clear is not gone so hot. Everybody's retreated back to the basement. They're going to be happy sitting in sight in a 4v3. Muted with 5 months. Thank you very much, Muted. JJ. Okay.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Boom. That's 5 booms right there. Anytime we get a cap can frag, that's a 5 boom frag. Just in the middle of bar right there, you can see his downed body. Tough. Tough. All right, this round should be a lost cause. That said, Emilio's done some crazy shit today. I respect you jumping over. He's gonna have to keep up the crazy shit, Emilio. 1v3, 30 seconds on the clock, and dead. Maku with the 9 streams, or the 9-month streak. Thank you very much, Maku. 5 big booms. Chat, thank you for the subs today. I appreciate it. The issue with my prediction was it wasn't unbiased. I allowed my connection with the founder of SpaceShoobs to cloud my judgment. This is where I was mistaken, where I made my mistake. What's important, Nico, is that we learn from our mistakes, okay? No losses, only learning moments.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
SpaceShoobs in chat. Siege is being sold in China as is, right? I'm pretty sure the only change they had to made was in strip, right? They had to change the animation on the wall. I don't think they have to change any of the characters.
10 seconds to go.
I know the only thing I've heard about them changing the game for China was when they changed, why are we in black and white? Okay. Was that they changed, the sign in Strip Hall on Clubhouse, right there to the right, that he just ran past. So in the Chinese version, instead of like a woman with her leg, it's like an arrow or something, right? This is direct from Xi Jinping. They have to remove Dokkaebi and Blackbeard. Thank God. Thank God. Listen, harsh but fair. It had to be done. It had to be done. The skull from Lounge Wall as well. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Lock in Shoobs. All right. This is where the Shoobs start locking in. This is the round where they show exactly how they Shoob. Okay, that's not a great start. Emilio shocked himself with that kill. Scoob could trade here. Scoob is in the shit. Scoob is like guaranteed to die. It's a matter of does he take one with him. That's big from Volspur. Volspur should just retreat down to the basement. I don't know if I love Volspur sticking around. Yeah, get out of here, buddy. Get out of here. Now Scoob is dead. Scoob's position was always so fragile. As soon as that wall gets opened up, Scoob kind of has to not play there. Scoob is 0-4. That's not where you want to be. Oh, okay, Volspur. Twist was ready for it, but Volspur's more ready. Volspur's doing his best to keep his team in this game. He's top fragging the squad. He's made it back. He went up into Logi. Toaster is gold and Exege's bathroom. This push is coming entirely through Windows because Windows and Con because they again don't have Jacuzzi Breach open. Emilio's low HP too. So Thermite's got to be the one to jump through. I mean, he's the only one who wants in anyways. Ah, dude, we cannot let Emilio be getting 3 kills on 1 HP. He has gotten genuinely 4 kills on 1 HP. Emilio didn't get shot a single time. He got 4 kills from outside the building. Not one person could shoot back against Emilio. Oh, those window angles are tough. Those window angles are tough. Emilio's the MVP for today, undoubtedly. Dude, the way he played map 1, the way he's playing that round. He's doing well. He's doing well.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
SpaceShoobs Twitch account. Listen. This is a tough game. This was always gonna be a tough game. What's important is they learn from this matchup, right? What's important is they learn. Thermite is my hometown hero. Dude, it must be sick to be from a part of the world where, like, the siege operator from your part of the world is good. Teddy, you're shitty at cup pong. Uh-oh. No, that's bad, because now that might just power up Teddy. Now Teddy might be getting powered up off that. But Teddy was the guy that was calling him short, so I hope Teddy, like, crashes and burns here. The claws are coming out. Wait, so if this ends in like 16 rounds, are you just ending stream?
Bomb detected.
Yeah, the one operator that's from my part of the world is literally the single worst op in the game, Thunderbird. So I don't get a lot of regional pride from Rainbow Six Siege. It would be the game publisher from Quebec to make the operator from the Canadian prairies the single worst op in the game. That sounds politically motivated, if you ask me. Oh, they had the intel. No, and he's hard punished. They didn't have the intel of the guy in the basement. Rival thought he was cooking, but he was jumping into the pot. Boiled alive like a lobster. All right, this is a SpaceShoobs round. I believe in this round for SpaceShoobs. Because they're running all over the place around the basement. It's unknown. They've still got the lounge hold mostly set up. All right, they're leaving it now. That's fine. Main wall is still closed, too. Right? I think it has can openers. But that's not exactly what you want. Raptor's still locked down by Volspro and the Wamai. You're going to try to Capitao. Dude, here's what they're going to do. They're going to Nomad Capitao this Wamai player. Here it comes. Here it comes. Flashes for the magnets. Air jabs and firebolts at the same time. But they have no idea that Volspro's pushed all the way up to the corner. Oh, Volspro just outplayed the hell out of them. No, Volspro actually just outplayed the hell out of them. Oh, but they still got the air jab off. It doesn't matter. The whole team died. Okay. SpaceShoobs get around. Wait, but it's Emilio. Surely Emilio wouldn't win 2 unwinnable clutches. Like, again, we're in an unwinnable round. There's no universe he gets 2 unwinnable round wins in a row. Thank you. Buck is East Coast, Frost is West Coast, Thunderbird is Central Canada. Yeah. Fenrir's my op. Fenrir's like Swedish, right?
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
How's Grim? Grim's great. Grim's a great operator. Okay, I'm starting to feel the Shoobs. They need a 3-3 here, though. This feels like a must-win round. Like, if it's nice if they got a second, but if they get 4-2'd on club defense, the game's not going to last much longer. If they get 3-3, they got a chance. I still honestly favor JJ, but they got a chance if they can get this to 3-3.
10 seconds remaining.
Exige, why no Clash? The Clash for Clubhouse Basement would be a choice. Unless he's talking about top floor, but that's also a choice. I was tired. Exclamation point video. Thank you very much, Flynn.
Reloading. Cover me.
Those Hibana pellets just straight up disappeared. I love that.
Going live.
Classic Hibana tech. Okay, Capcan down. They're running the exact same strat on SpaceShoobs. They've got the same Capcan. Oh. This time, though, they're playing the Scopos a bit more aggressively. They're not just leaving the shield to rat in showers, because obviously that's going to get cleared. They're playing it aggro, and they get a spawn peek kill onto JJ Blast. That's nice. It would be nicer if they didn't lose 2 players in the meantime. But at least they got 1 out of it. Rival's going to come in through dirt. It looks like Emilio's bringing Diffuse Kit dirt as well. And then Twist and Snake are in stock right now. So it's going to be a... Two players are going to go blue, 2 players are going dirt. This is kind of a weird push. With mirror window, they should have a mirror window looking into blue as well, right? Assuming that window is still up and it hasn't been, like, cracked by Ash. This is going to be, like, a hard push to pull off. If Scoob is beta... Oh, no, Scoob is on the kitchen hatch, too, dude. Scoob on the kitchen hatch is going to absolutely crush this push. Dude, they had so much time to work with, and they've gone for such a weird push. They did crack the mirror window, which is nice. But Scoob is watching Dirt Tunnel. The other 2 players are watching Blue, and that's the only place this push is coming from. Twist with 4? What?
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Never mind. I failed to calculate that Twist is just the GOAT. Unless Scoob. Twist with the 4K. Scoob trying to finish it off. And Scoob gets it done. 3-3 half. Well played. 3v4 defense. Hold strong. Scoob on the hatch. Locks it down. Scoob. Nice. All right, 3-3. We got a ball game here, chat. We got a ball game. Thank God. I'm not trying to scam with a short stream.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
700 ads. Twitch Prime is free. I just want to remind you guys of that. Twitch Prime is free. Thank you, Timberwolf.
Calibrating air compression. All set. Loading full magazine.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to insertion.
Not even the country, but the closest city. Yeah. I mean, Thunderbird is not from my city either. Thunderbird's just from the prairies. Just like a small town, I'm pretty sure.
Reloading. Drone ready. Work is ready. Use it if you want. I have you covered.
I think she's from Saskatchewan, actually. Thanks for assuming I can afford Amazon Prime. It really helps my broke ego. If you've got, listen. Hold on, I'm trying to find a way to guilt you into spending money on my stream. Give me a second to workshop this. Volsper's already dead, dying to JJ Blast on the main stairs with a smoke shotgun, and they immediately reinforce the wall. That is high value from JJ. Did they get the claw there? Dude, this is my pet peeve. My pet peeve is when Kaid is unbanned and teams on Clubhouse. Okay, he guessed correctly, thank God. Teams on Clubhouse that don't bring an IQ or a Thatcher are my pet peeve. Because genuinely, like, if you just bring pocket EMPs, as SpaceShoobs did, and there's a Kaid on the board, you get so screwed. Because you just have to guess where that electric claw is. There's no shot you're getting a drone into Moto. Because somebody's going to be in Moto watching for that. There's a million different places the claw could be. You've just got to guess, and the radius is not large enough. Thankfully, SpaceShoobs guessed correctly on that claw position. But I have seen so many pushes from pro teams just be non-starters because they don't bring Thatcher, they don't bring IQ, and now they just can't get Moto hatch.
Activating adrenaline surge.
SpaceShoobs got lucky, though, so never punished. 2 players dirt, and then 1 guy kitchen hatch. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. 3 toxic babes still in the pocket of JJ, too. This is actually unwinnable, right?
Loading new magazine.
I mean, somebody's just got to go nuke. Toaster's got to make a play here. I like this rotate, because they can't force it through dirt with 3 toxic babes up. They just can't. It looks like Exige is going to stay here, but they need to get somebody to, like, draw the attention of or kill this smoke. He's out of toxic babes now. They'll wear off with like 12 seconds to go. And now we're walking at an unbroken mirror window. Oh boy.
15 seconds remaining. 10 seconds left.
That went about as well as anyone could have expected.
5 seconds to go.
I don't know, man. Dude, I mean, Exige made a show out of it. That's kind of impressive. No chance, though. No chance.
Operators, you have run out of time.
Never punished 3v5. Listen, the claw didn't punish them. The rest of it, well. I thought I was going to sneeze. I hate that.
Attackers need to locate and defuse the bomb.
You're trying to make streaming my secondary source of income so I do it more? I appreciate it. if you've got time to watch the stream, you've got time to go work at McDonald's, get on the grind, and make that $5. There was like a viral clip a few years ago of some Twitch streamer who like literally made this argument. There was some girl and she was like genuinely like berating her viewers that weren't subbing. She was like, "You broke fuckers, go get a job so that you can pay for my Twitch subs." That was wild.
Objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
I have no idea who the Twitch streamer was. I just remember the clip. That was a good time. I do have a job, it just doesn't pay well. Fair. Fair enough.
Attackers have located a bomb.
If Castle in this round had any balls, he would hear the Hibana pellets go off. He would rip down the Castle barricade to destroy the Hibana pellets and put it back on. Unfortunately, Rival's a pussy. Nice try on the Bandit. They would have got it in time, but he picked the wrong wall. Way it goes. They have not cleared cache at all. This is a dangerous spot for Teddy to be playing. I don't love his positioning right now. I fear Teddy's gonna die in this push. Teddy has just died in this push. This push is so weird, bro. Dude, they walk in the main breach with 1:40 seconds on the clock. They have zero pressure on the windows. They haven't cleared cache. They have nobody in Logi. They haven't done anything to the bathroom wall. All they have at that point is Jacuzzi? What? It's like we're not trying with these pushes. Hello? That was a weird one, bro. I don't know what to tell you. That was just straight up a lazy-ass push. And listen, I get it. Sometimes you go for strats like that to try to catch the enemy off guard, you know, to catch them with their pants down, but
Attackers need to locate.
felt kind of obvious, too, because, I mean, you're thermite breaching the Jacuzzi wall. They know it's open.
We're ready for loading. All reinforced.
You're grading tests right now. Full grind, my god. I'm also working technically. Look at that. What a productive chat we have. A chat full of employed gamers. You don't get that on many Twitch channels.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm just saying, a stream watching M80X wouldn't have this many employed people in chat. Let's be real with ourselves right now. Jesse Flynn is here, and I'm currently employing Flynn. Do I pay him a living wage? No. Do I pay him the minimum wage? No. Okay, but employment is employment. How has Exige already died? Twist spawn peaked from secret. Fuck. Unfort, buddy? Dude, that was unfort. I hate to say it, that was unfort. Shit happens, pretty much. That is... Dude, that is your primary hard breacher that they just lost to. Where did they use the first can opener? They must have used it garage, right?
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Dude, nice shot by Snake. Oh my god, he's frying people. Okay, this push is actually a disaster. Immediately, their primary hard breach gets spawn peaked. Okay. Then they try to pivot to master because that's like where you need less hard breach. But then Snake hits a 2K clip inside a master, including onto the Blackbeard who's jumping in the window, and then a rival catches the... That's insane. That's the most dominant round we've watched all day. That's unfortunate. And they request a tag timeout. I think reasonably here. Who the fuck just came into my chat yapping about me yapping? Commentate the game, bro. I commentate for a living. Let me have some fucking time off to yap about what I want to, okay? I think the M80 game is on a break. Dude, you can literally tell when the stomp in game pauses. Alright. Let's take a look at the updates for round 2. Karn & Co. got map 1 against Forsaken. M80X got map 1 against Run It Back. Rad Esports got map 1 against Flow State. That's another MX team that won a map. Chat, Alan Durf has won a map. They took down Sentier on the first map. NCMR Revelations has not reported a score for map 1. And then Core got the first map over Akron, and Unks got the first map over Relentless. Brother, your commentary is worse than chlamydia. Dude, I love FET viewers. Is it FET viewers or super viewers?
Bomb located by
It's one of the two, I promise you. Please do a funny dance for my approval, Mr. Jester. My fault.
5 seconds to go.
Fat viewers for sure. That would be my guess. Wait, we actually have a chance for the return of, what was his fucking name? Jinxie Gooner or whatever. We get a little punish. Finally. Halo's controlled opposition. Jinxie Coke Gooner. That's who he was. If Jinxie Coke Gooner ever comes back in my stream, I'm VIPing him. Hale and Extra are the two controlled opposition chatters, for sure. I need JJ Blast to get at least one here. If JJ goes down without a kill, it's GG's. It's GG's for JJ this round. He just leaves. Okay. That's fine. They actually brought a Thatcher this time, so they don't have to guess about the Electric Claw. Huge. Am I hoping for a ranked update with Siege X? Yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty clear the new rank system is, like, not working for anybody. So I would hope that they revamp it. Twist is peak in Blue Hatch. Okay. Extra in the console, kids. Alright, well, Shoobs will live another day. They will get an attack here. Wait, but it is Emilio. Imagine the Emilio ace clutch. The Emilio ace clutch to close it out. Nice try. Nice try. Listen, Emilio's been carrying all day. He's allowed to have one failed clutch, I suppose. I'll allow it. Extra's still alive. Extra's probably working. Generally, if Extra's not in my chat, it's because he's either banned or working, and I haven't banned him today, so.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
I mean, they only need 2 attacks to tie it. But, like, if Snake doesn't do, like, a brain dead spawn peek again, it's going to be tough to get the ball rolling.
Bomb located by attackers.
We're ready for company.
We're not starting the mod Extra chat without Extra even being in here. It's gonna inflate his ego far too much if he knows this is going on.
10 seconds to insertion.
Setting the welcome mat.
5 seconds to go.
Trump's got him on the potato fields. That's right. That's right.
Bomb.
I like opening footholes on the rafter wall there. Because usually you want to walk up with an ace, so teams will just reinforce both of them, but the ace will just, like, breach it anyways. That's why they don't have an ace. I guess they have a Habana. Same thing. There is a Kaid playing on this wall. They drone the Kaid. This is actually going to be toxic as hell to open this wall with. They're going to have to use two EMPs. They used one. Oh, they got it with one. If JJ played that better, he actually keeps that wall closed because they did not use two EMPs, nor did they use any explosives. There's a possibility there. Isn't it cornfields for America? No, it's in Idaho, it's potatoes. The fuck is in Idaho? Brother, I wish I didn't know. They need somebody to go below to stop that guy. JJ's gonna get away with it. They are on the main stairs, so they might get a cutoff onto him, but we'll see. JJ might get cut off running up main stairs.
Death mark on the way.
They're death marking Castle.
Reloading.
Nah, JJ made it back. If they kept holding main stairs and they death marked the Kaid, they might have been able to get him on the cutoff. But instead they let him get back to site. Still looks like a decent push. Except Jacuzzi wall is closed. You could maybe make some angles with the Hib. But there's Bandit and Kaid, and you only have one EMP. It's awkward. Oh, Habana's in no position anyways. This push would feel better with like a Dokkaebi. Oh, they're in a plant spot though, and Teddy gets a frag. They have no idea plant's going down. They do, but the cover's better. The Shoobs, back to back. Hold on. All of a sudden, we're just one round away from overtime. Don't choke now, JJ. 6-3 lead starting to evaporate. I live in Idaho, sad face. It's okay. I believe in you. One day you'll get out.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
We found the second siege player from Idaho. My God. Anytime overtime is mentioned, you hear it in Ace's voice. I always hear it in the Brazilian caster's voice. The Brazilian casters go crazy when they hit overtime. Because everybody just like goes all in on it.
10 seconds remaining.
Now I'm here for the long run. Okay, my fault. I didn't know we had an Idaho believer, an Idaho truther.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
How does Jinxie have 21k viewers screaming and running random ass console tourneys? I mean, Jinxie's entertaining. I think it's, you know, obviously caters to a certain audience, but Jinxie's a funny fucking guy. I'm not surprised he gets viewers. Say it, Jesse? Say what? I have no clue who Fed is, but God, brother, talking about the game go twist. Brother, the game is on.
Going live.
I'm talking about the game anyways. What do you want me to talk about here? What are we talking about? This insane full anchor setup from JJ & Co. with 0 roamers, which means we get no action for the first 2 minutes of the round as they drone everything. Ban him again. Listen, I didn't ban him the first time. I kind of like keeping him as a pet, you know? Helps with the Twitch stream engagement. And boosts mini siege numbers, so that's important too. Bro, what are we doing with Blackbeard? I hate Blackbeard players that just swing shit ADS. It's like, what? Why are you on a shield at this point, bro? Ideally, if you're walking down dirt, you do it Blackbeard shield up. You got a guy behind you. You're playing like a Monty. And then if they start to run away, either because they're just afraid of you because you're a Blackbeard or because you like naded them, then you pull out the gun. Then you get the frag. Scoob, we're match point and we're throwing a little bit here. I can't lie. You lose your Blackbeard out of absolute no reason. Here comes push. Main stairs. In through the ash wall. Exige has also died. Ah, it's over. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's a flawless round. Tough. Well, with that, JJ & Co. go up 2-0. Dude, they're looking like beasts. I can't lie. I think SpaceShoobs are a decent team. They made them look like silvers. That was a tough game for the SpaceShoobs. JJ & Co. move on up to be 2-0. The first team, I believe, officially going 2-0 in CL. Oh, actually, the Unks beat them to it. The Unks took down Relentless 2-0. They got them 7-3, 7-0. Barely beating them faster. Do not be ending stream this early. Listen. I told you I'd be here for 1 BO3. I promise you I tried my best to get us the highest quality BO3 available. Did I succeed? Perhaps not. I do think the game got a little bit more interesting, though. SpaceShoobs put up a better fight map, too, for sure. And there were some fun moments. There was some fun trash talk. All right, there were some fun moments. But I will be sending you off to another one of the community casts going on right now. There are still, I believe, 3 other games happening live. So I'm not going to keep yapping. I'll send you along. What game do we want to go to, chat? It looks like M80X versus Fozo is 3-3. That could be a good game. Karnenko versus Forsaken is 0-0. And then Jacob is watching Fett. Okay. I think we're gonna raid M80X with the double shot boys, all right? So I'll send you over there. Karnenko Forsaken. Literally ending a stream to avoid covering King Stompin'. Yes. I'll send you to High Bear. If you want to watch Stompin', you're probably already there. I'll send you to High Bear, chat. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for tuning in. I will be live next Sunday with the final round of Swiss. I will not be live Saturday as my cousin has a baby shower, which is very important to go to. I'm starting the High Bear raid now. Go join in. Again, that's going to be Karn & Co. versus Forsaken. They just started what I believe is map number 2. Is Karn really king? That's the question. Go check it out. Otherwise, thank you all for tuning in, even those who are Fett viewers who didn't like the commentary. I still appreciate you. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I'll see you Sunday. Bye-bye.
We fell in love with apologies, I'm always saying I'm sorry. You spill your train of thought, head on collision, we late to the party. Little too much, too late, I don't really got too much to say. Pretty young day when you come my way, no, I can't think head up in spade. You my rocket girl, they said I'm looking too high when I'm talking to you. It must be beautiful view. You my rocket girl. Every time I see your face, got me feeling confused. Man on the moon, I told her, baby, I'm coming down soon. That girl a trip, yeah, she out of this world. When I'm hitting her phone, my head spinning like satellites. Baby, you killing these bitches so bad, they gon' probably still hate on your ass in the afterlife. She never cared what I got in my pocket. She told me she loved me as long as my passion right. Know that I probably won't have it twice. Know that I probably won't have it twice. Throw some up in the air one time so I see your face when you pass me by. Be like that when you up so high, shit, I can't look down, no, I don't like high. Smoke one down when you don't come round. Smoke one down when you don't come by. Take your time, girl, you know I don't mind. We fell in love with apologies, I'm always saying I'm sorry. You spill your train of thought, head on collision, we late to the party. Little too much too late, I don't really got too much to say. Pretty young thing when you come my way, no, I can't think head up in space. You my rocket girl. They said I'm looking too high when I'm talking to you. It must be true, stars in your eyes, they a beautiful view. You my rocket girl. Every time I see your face, got me feeling confused. Man on the moon, I told her